My advice to my freshman self is to not take everything so seriously.
My advice to my freshman year self is to apply to as many colleges as you want instead of just 2.
Study hard.
Do your schoolwork and get good attendance.
Do not bleach your hair 3 times in 1 month. It will all fall out and you will cry for the rest of your life. Don't do it, May.
Don't take honors Western Civ.
If I could give advice to my freshman self, it would be to not procrastinate and do my homework on time.
Step out of your comfort zone.
My freshman advice would be to keep your mouth shut.
My advice to my freshman self is to get more involved in all of the clubs.
Don't take AP Calculus.
Mrs. Koken and Mrs. Canfield are not scary and they love you.
I would say to challenge yourself with harder classes.
I would say to do your geometry homework.
You don't want to have to retake the same class twice.
Remember to do all your work, but also remember to have some fun.
Take summer gym.
I think I would tell my freshman self to not take school and life so seriously because it gets worse. So.
All right, my freshman advice is to get to school on time.
I would tell myself to not be afraid to try new things and to just be myself.
I see myself in 10 years owning a company.
In 10 years, I see myself working for a pharmaceutical company, creating new medicine for people.
In 10 years, I see myself with my dream motorcycle and selling ceramics.
In 10 years, hopefully I'll be back at PTHS teaching.
I'd see myself in 10 years, hopefully I'm out of law school by then. I can call myself Colin Musa Esquire, and I will be in the legal profession, hopefully. That's where I am hoping to go.
In 10 years from now, I see myself being a doctor.
And in 10 years, I see myself here because I'm becoming a teacher.
In 10 years, I see myself with a home construction company and living in Alabama or Georgia.
In 10 years, I think that I'll be in a 1-bedroom apartment in Miami.
I see myself in 10 years probably being a prostheticist, which is what I'm going to college for, and hopefully living in Connecticut.
And in 10 years, I see myself having a good engineering job and having a nice house and car.
I see myself being the manager of St. Clair Country Club.
I see myself in 10 years, maybe still in college studying for my PhD.
In 10 years, I hope that I will be working in some kind of practical effects department.
In 10 years, I hope to be graduating law school and passing the bar.
I see myself doing web design in 10 years.
In 10 years, I'll probably be taking a nap.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dino Stars.
My favorite school is Bower Hill.
My favorite school is Bower Hill.
I choose Bower Hill because it's obviously the best.
My favorite school was Bower Hill because it was so fun and we had no responsibilities.
Bower Hill because it's just better, the location's better, the food's better, and the gym teachers were better.
And the best school is Bower Hill.
My favorite school is obviously PV.
My favorite school was PV. No one hypes up PV, but it was the best school. We have a better mascot than Bower Hill. Ours is a panda and it's cute. So PV's better.
My favorite school is PV.
My word to describe the class of 2025 is creative.
Inolvidable.
Memorable.
Fabulous.
Aggregate.
Yo.
Perseverance.
Annoying. Spirited.
Energetic.
Humorous.
Dynamic.
Bookworms.
Unforgettable.
Entertaining.
Sassy.
Obscure.
Thrive in 25.
That's how you do it, guys! That's right, I did it again! Come back next week for some more running tips! Let's go!
It should be recorded.
Okay.
This is my book.
Good.
And the funniest senior man is Mickey Vaccarello.
Penelope, and I'm in the video. Oh my god!
They let you pick any name you want when you get down there.
And you landed on McLovin?
Yeah, it was between that and Mohammed.
This is our only customer.
You're good.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't do it if you don't laugh like a goose. I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Bro, go. Back up. Back up. It's not a picture, it's a video. The after ice skating wall.
Would you like to see the smile I use when I pose for photographs?
Yes, please.
Probably a bird.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. I don't fit in, and I don't want to fit in.
Hello, my name is Ruby Smith.
First step is to mash up some slightly molded. Can we restart? Here we go.
Are you pushing past?
You know, like, new. You'll never win
Free Food Friday because Cantwells never lose.
Oh, I can't see.
Hey, class of 2025, it's Miss G here.
Hello there, class of 2025. It's Mr. Bushmeyer from PTMS.
Hey, seniors, it's Mrs. McHugh from back in the day, 8th grade, ELA, Team Warhol. Whoop, whoop.
Hello, class of 2025. Every year I am asked to do this, and every year I'm supposed to talk about how great you were, but I'm going to go off script because your year was actually my best year, because it was like my Sistine Chapel or my Mona Lisa.
Aloha, class of 2025. It's Mr. Charon coming to you from my new school, Seabury Hall.
Hi, class of 2425. I'm really happy to be able to talk to you a little bit before you guys go.
Unbelievable that we're here, that you're seniors, but I'm very proud of you. This is Mr. Kelly, if you don't know, and I just wanted to kind of remember some of the things that were going on when you were in 8th grade. We had masks on, I think, almost all of the year. We ate lunch in teachers' classrooms. We had one-way hallways and one-way stairwells. And I remember having to walk around the room and spray down desks, and you guys wiped them to clean everything, to make sure everything was sanitary. It was just a really crazy time. And I thought about how we all had to change so much from what our normal routine was just to go to school. But there's always things that kind of get in the way.
I'm super proud of you. I'm very excited. You're embarking on perhaps the greatest part of your journey. And so I hope that you find yourself in a very good place, because when we had 7th grade, it was a hot mess express that year. You guys were my COVID kids. I can't even believe that our whole school year was cut short. But I will say that your class overall is definitely one of my favorite classes. You had so many characters, and you always tried to get Mr. Maiolo to change my rules on the regular.
I just wanted to thank you for a wonderful 8th grade experience. I remember that year fondly, but unfortunately we were inundated with COVID, all the turmoil, masks.
I just want to say congratulations. I'm super proud of you guys. I'm wishing you the best of luck, and I know the world has been pretty rough the past few years, so I'm hoping you are the generation that's going to go out and make it better.
I should have retired after your year because it never got any better, and I have stats to prove it. So pardon my pretty lame drawing here, but I totally forgot about this in true middle school fashion. So as you can see, the test averages for the first 3 quarters of the year were right around like an 80%. And then amazingly, after 3 quarters in my classroom, you guys jumped to averaging a 100%. Now, it could have been you, but I think I'm going to take the credit for that. But I know that, in truth, it was probably Mr. Perker ambushing the test before it dropped even, taking it, getting all the answers, and then somehow sharing them all out. But good news, Mr. Perker, the statute of limitations on cheating is 6 years, so you should be safe. Not only were you great test takers, but you had high moral character as well. As you know, there was no swearing in my classroom. Right, Ann Koski? Not only did you have high moral character in regards to your language, but you really respected private property, except for one Penelope Growall who happened to break my favorite pointer. If you see her, still the reward out for her. But honestly, guys, you guys were awesome to teach. You were like the last class I had where every day I came and I knew it was going to be a fun time. After COVID, honestly, everyone got real quiet and now they just stare at me. But you guys had great personality. You were smart. You were funny.
I know that you're going to do great. Remember to just go out in the world and make a difference. That's the most important thing that you can do. Remember all of the things that we've gone through together. You guys have grown, you've matured, you've got this. You have life, take it, run with it, and do well.
In 7th grade, you've dealt with COVID issues and masks and all these different restrictions, but yet you guys still were able to plow through and, I don't know, get everything done. Really what I wanted to say was just how important your class was to me when I taught you guys in 7th grade, or I coached you, or whatever. You guys were one of the greatest classes that I ever got to teach, simply because you guys worked hard, but at the same time you kept your personality and kept it fun. And that was probably the first year teaching where I felt relaxed and where I actually had a blast teaching you guys, and I really regret that we had to cut it short because of COVID.
I just want to wish you the best of luck in whatever you do.
I wish you the best of luck. You guys are wonderful people. Have fun, be safe, make good choices, and get into a little bit of trouble, because that's how history is made.
Very proud of you. I wish you the best in your endeavors. Always couple everything with a great enthusiasm, and you'll go far.
All right. Love ya.
And you guys will certainly be missed. I wish you the best.
I love you forever. Take care, and remember, once I'm your teacher, I'm always your teacher. Aloha.
Best wishes to you. Good luck, and thank you.
when I punched myself in the face in a soccer game.
Okay, in first grade, we were playing Duck Duck Goose in gym class, and I was really excited because I got these sparkly silver shoes from Justice, and I wore them in gym class, and I fell and slammed my head during Duck Duck Goose. In McMurray, some girl broke my pinky playing Foursquare. She ended up kicking my pinky and breaking the growth plate.
In middle school, I smashed a bag of potato chips and covered everyone within 2 tables in chip dust.
My worst memory is in second grade when Mr. T read us a book about how our class guinea pig died, and Matthew Scovert bawled his eyes out the rest of the day.
Worst memory is in second grade when our class hamster Buddy died, and I cried because it was my week to feed him, and I never got to feed him.
My worst memory was running my car into a brick wall.
One time in first grade, I went like this. I'm a gorilla, and I got a mark on my Post-it note, and I cried.
My worst memory in K through 12 was falling down the stairs in third grade.
My worst memory from K through 12 is getting caught stealing Jolly Ranchers from Miss Fox O'Kelly in 4th grade.
I peed myself in 3rd grade.
I tripped over a rolling backpack and lost my 2 front teeth. Someone made up a rumor about me in second grade that I put my feet in the toilet, and I never did.
My most embarrassing memory was in freshman year Spanish class, falling backwards in my chair and having a desk land on my broken foot.
I would probably say my worst memory at this school was getting suspended my freshman and junior years.
I was in lunch once, and there were these senior girls playing baseball with Gatorade bottles, and I got hit in the face.
In McMurray, I was going down the slide during recess, and whenever I got off the slide, my pants fell down. One time during 8th grade online class, I didn't know the answers, so I just slept.
My worst memory is probably when I got called down over the loudspeaker for cheating on my AR test.
My worst memory is having to sit in the principal's office on the last day of school of 6th grade.
My worst memory was probably when the football team had to run for 2 whole practices because we threw a chicken sandwich at a car after a middle school football game.
My worst memory was Mr. Lesniak grabbing me and dragging me across the lunchroom.
My worst memory is getting bullied in 6th grade by Quinn Akoski and Brooke Kutajani.
My worst memory was in 6th grade. I said the PSSAs were stupid in front of Mr. Keffel, and he made me stand up in front of the entire class and tell everybody why I thought they were stupid.
My worst memory was when I fell up the stairs and my water bottle rolled and fell at Mr. Sussman's feet.
Going into second grade, I had Miss Commutis as a first grade teacher, and she moved up to second grade so I could stay in her class, but my parents didn't let me. So I came home and I asked them why I didn't have any friends.
My worst memory was when some idiot knocked my coffee out of my hand in between first and second period, and I asked Pavlik for the camera footage, and she never gave it to me, so we still don't know who it was, but I will find you.
The French trip and the choir trip, the French trip in Washington, D.C. was so much fun. Got to close with so many friends, and then the Disney trip was just awesome because it was at Disney, so.
I think my favorite high school memory is the Disney trip that we took in choir.
During cross country, I remember just running out, doing our team chants. I always had a lot of fun during that, making jokes and whatnot.
My favorite senior memory would probably be winning the Whitfield Championship for the first time in 12 years for soccer.
My favorite high school memory is going to the football games.
My best memory of high school is getting to do all the halftime shows with my best friends.
And my favorite memory is when I got dressed up as a cowboy and do a stupid accent for Coffee House.
My favorite memory is winning the Whitfield Championship with Franco.
My favorite K through 12 memory is probably from this year, actually, senior year, the final football game at Heinz Field / Acrisure Stadium.
And my favorite memory was freshman year traveling around for states in soccer.
Probably Mr. Highland setting the fire alarm off countless times, and especially the time it was in the rain and everyone got soaked. My favorite high school memory was junior year when me and a few kids from my photography class bought a fish and brought it into school to Mrs. Bonai.
And my favorite K through 12 memory is in Bower Hill when we would do the Christmas sing-alongs.
This is a statement or quote from Desmond Tutu. Do your little bit of good where you are. It's those little bit of good put together that overwhelm the world. So my advice, do your little bit of good so we can all collectively overwhelm the world with goodness, kindness, and compassion.
Is to always let yourself be the loudest. You are the most consistent person you have in your life. And so invest in yourself first. Befriend yourself first. and make sure that you consistently look for the good in yourself, because when the noise gets really loud around you, remember that you owe it to yourself first.
I guess the best piece of advice that I could give you guys is just be true to yourself, be kind, and treat others the way that you would like to be treated.
Little advice for you. You only get one shot at this, and we never know how much time we have. So, buy the shoes, take the trip, eat the ice cream, pay it forward, learn the new skill, be kind, forgive yourself, say yes even if it scares you, fail, don't live with regrets, make the phone call, quit the job, break up with the person, learn to say no to things that no longer serve you, move to the new city, invest in your happiness. Life's gonna pass you by faster than you know. And at the end of the day, live a life that you're proud of, but remember 3 things. Care about your health and well-being, put the phone down, and always wear sunscreen.
My only piece of advice for you is the same piece of advice I gave you before. Always use your resources.
To lift other people around you up. This world will drag you down pretty fast. Being kind to other people is really important.
It's more important to find yourself 1 or 2 really good friends that you can trust than find, 20 that really aren't going to back you up if you really need it.